Hey guys! So today we had coffee this morning with homemade creamer. That was not the best. We ran out of the creamer that we normally use. So I'm on a mission and I'm going to make hopefully a really good mocha. There's a couple ways to do it, and I make mochas before, and typically a simple basic mocha is just like chocolate milk and coffee. That's like the most basic thing you can get and don't have to think about it really. But then we're going to go a little more complicated today. One option is to make a chocolate syrup using some cocoa powder and some sort of liquid sugar. So I have raw agave here, I have honey here. You could also use liquid sugar. I don't remember the brand it is, but some stores carry that. And you could also use maple syrup. We're actually not going to do it that way today, but that is one way to do that. What we're going to do is use some chocolate chips. These are semi-sweet chocolate chips. Some bourbon, pure bourbon vanilla extract, some almond milk, and some cane sugar if needed. I'm not sure we'll need that, but we have it just in case. The type of coffee that we're going to use. A good mocha actually uses espresso, not just regular coffee. So we have some stovetop espresso here that I made already. So that is ready and waiting. And I think that's just about it. So let's get to it. The first thing that we're going to do is go ahead and get this chocolate melted. I'm just going to use a microwave to melt it. You could melt it on the stovetop. That just takes a little bit more time. I'm just scooping it by the handful. I'm just going to do 2 handfuls. Not like ginormous handfuls, but like a good size. So when you're microwaving chocolate chips, you also want to make sure that you do this in 15-second increments. You don't want to burn the chocolate, and it's going to take a few times around. So you basically do 15 seconds, stir it, and then 15 seconds, stir it, and so on until you get a nice smooth chocolate syrup. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll jump right back. Alright, so I just set it to 30 seconds, and then once it hits 15, I'm going to go ahead and pull it out, stir it, and then pop it back in. And then go ahead and look in here. See, it doesn't really look any different. The first 2 or 3 times, you might not get very much different. It warms up really slowly, but that's the only way that you're going to make sure that you don't burn it. Alright, almost there. Could probably do 1 more, and then that should be good. Might actually be able to work with this, but I'm going to go ahead and do 15 more seconds. Alright, so that's going to be it. So there is a nice smooth chocolate. Now before this cools off, because chocolate chip does harden, I want to keep it nice and warm though. I'm going to add just a little bit of vanilla. I'm just using a cap, just a tiny bit there, and then stir that in. And then here, I'm adding a little bit of almond milk. You can always heat this up again if it starts to get clumpy, because as you're adding colder ingredients, the chocolate's going to harden more. But if you do it quick enough, or if you left your ingredients out till they get to room temperature, then you should be fine. So here we have a pretty simple chocolate syrup. So we've got that, and we're gonna get our cups. I'm gonna pour a little bit of this right on the bottom here. It's like melted chocolate. There's also melting chocolate if you wanted to use that, or like drinking chocolate. That would be really good. We don't have any right now. We used ours up. Alright, so that's that. And then pour in the coffee. You could add more or less chocolate, depending on what you're looking for. And then the last thing that you can do, if you want to, which I think I'm going to try for at least one of these, I was not quite even on the amount of coffee I put into these. We ran out. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna actually go ahead and warm up some almond milk in here. Add a little bit of sugar. And then I'm gonna froth it. And I'm gonna add it to at least one of these. That was probably more sugar than I needed, but I have a sweet tooth, so I'll be fine. Alright, I'm just gonna stick this in there because there's... Alright. So for this, I'm gonna go ahead and warm it up for a full 30 seconds. It's not a full cup of almond milk, so it shouldn't need a full minute, but it'll be enough to get it warm, and hopefully with the sugar that'll help it froth. And I'm gonna go ahead and use our little hand frother to froth it up and get a yummy little mocha. Alright, so we're gonna see if this works. I haven't tried using this sugar with almond milk before, but get some air in there. I don't think it's really gonna froth very well. You need a good amount of sugar to get really good foam, but we use an unsweetened almond milk, so the only sugar in here is what I added. I don't know that that was enough. It'll still taste good. There's a little foam there. So I'll go ahead and add that on top of here. Do you want any? Yeah. So there's that. And that, my friends, is how you make a mocha. So the only thing left to do is try it. That was just a fork full of chocolate, basically. This is a fork I used to stir the chocolate, so that was literally just chocolate. That's a good mocha. I probably have chocolate all over my mouth right now. Yeah, I think it's good.
I can't breathe.